wonderful, beautiful tracks.
I like the intro. You took it soft. You took it soft. You really just like eased us up into this. We're gonna slowly build up from there, but it does look like outplayed from the side of 𝐁𝐒𝐀𝐍 is already asking for a pause here, but it looks like they're gonna keep this up down on the boss side. 𝐁𝐒𝐶𝐒𝐀 being a little bit of aggressive. Overall, maybe it was a miss, maybe it was a mispause, mistype. I don't know, but it does seem like the match is going to keep going. So taking a look at both these drafts, take us through this, Dave. What do you think some of the win conditions are here?
I think that 𝐁𝐒𝐶𝐀 have the very oh, 𝐁𝐔𝐒𝐀𝐍 got the lethal wonder. So right now it's all about like who, because for the 𝐁𝐿𝐶 team, it's more of a pick, right? Because they have the high burst damage. If they get a Franco hook with the faster burst, the Martis coming in, they can do enough. But with 𝐁𝐿𝐶, the blue side is, I mean, I should just call blue 𝐁𝐿𝐶 and red 𝐁𝐿𝐶, to be honest, at this point. So instead of being confusing, the blue 𝐁𝐿𝐶, like they just have Yaoi on the Kufra, right? So it's all about the engage. They have wombo combo coming in, Paquito into the Kufra, into Valentina burst, and you have the Grok like wall charge. This is a full team fight combo. Their split pushing is actually not that great because nobody takes tower that fast. Even if you have Harith use the full ultimate, it's really relying on the Harith ultimate. Harith doesn't have the ultimate. It does not do any damage to tower. If Harith has the ultimate, it's still like a very limited window you can do damage to the tower. And even then, it's not that great compared to if you play a Beatrix or something, right? So here, this is really just a wombo combo, team fight combo, a team fight comp. Where the red 𝐁𝐿𝐶, there are a lot of picks, a lot of backline assassins. They have the burst damage, right? They have the Arlott, they have the Franco, and then the Farsa. So here we go. The engage tracks.
Speaking of Franco, though, JP in a little bit of trouble here, taking a lot of damage, forced to use a bloody hump, but Yaoi wants to try to get the finish. 𝐁𝐿𝐶 comes in, makes enough space, and JP pulls him back in. 𝐁𝐿𝐶 able to pick up first blood there. Turtle hasn't even been started yet, but the fight has. Sanford gonna fall next. Sanji pulling out a feather airstrike of his own. 𝐁𝐿𝐶 able to pick up 𝐁𝐿𝐶. Right now, we're looking at a 1-for-2 trade so far, but 𝐁𝐿𝐶 wants more. Gets a nice left jab on James there, but still, 𝐁𝐒𝐶 proud coming out on top.
They are really proud today. Like, you can be loud, but we are definitely definition of proud. That was pretty good from 𝐿𝐶. 𝐿𝐶 coming in with a beautiful backline, should I say domination. And then he did a lot of damage. And not only that, I was surprised how JP lived. Oh, here we go, Trax.
We do see James dashing through, looking for something, but wait, the big wild charge. Able to get him knocked up, but James keeps on going. He flickers through, wants to get the finish, and finds it on to 𝐁𝐿𝐶. Wait, the hook, the connection, and 𝐁𝐿𝐶 finds another one. That's two down for 𝐁𝐿𝐶. Sanji just trying to pick up the pieces here, but 𝐁𝐿 proud has the advantage. The little brothers are taking off in game one.
Oh, you know, there was a saying, right? The younger brother team seem like they're dominating and seem like they're doing pretty well.
Yeah, it's like when baby wolves eat their dads and stuff like that. I totally get it. Or when dinosaurs used to away 𝐁𝐿𝐶 in a little bit of trouble. Might get eaten himself. 𝐁𝐿𝐶 looking for the finish, but 𝐁𝐿𝐶 gets away with the whirlwind there, with the cyclone. I mean, right now, 𝐁𝐿𝐶 is not able to secure any kills or really make any plays across the map.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Yep. Making me proud, to be honest. He survived the first dive when 𝐁𝐿𝐶 used everything on him, right? And now, not only that, just now with the disengage onto Kufra, this guy is absolutely popping off today. He's already 0-0-4, 0 death, where Yaoi is 0-3-0. I mean, like, this is literally very dangerous going back home. We're seeing 𝐁𝐿𝐶 proud being prouder than proud tonight. Oh, topside team fights.
Prouder than loud. Prouder than loud. JP down to about 20% health, but 𝐁𝐿𝐶 does drop the feathered airstrike. Yaoi, BennyQt, they don't care. Benny tries to get in, can't get the finish. Once again, 𝐁𝐿𝐶, a little bit of a bad spot, gets a stun onto BennyQt. BennyQt finally picking up the kill. Yaoi looking for it, but the recall comes back just in time. 𝐁𝐿𝐶 finally getting another kill in the map, putting them at 2-6. May be able to fight for this turtle, but 𝐁𝐿𝐶 and James are here as well. JP coming in on the backside. Zamon's force does drop, but the final slash pushes BennyQt over the side. Big wild charge, knocking up 3 members. Yaoi able to secure the turtle. Sanji takes out James. Yaoi takes out JP, and now 𝐁𝐿𝐶 is on the prowl. Sanford looking for another one. Yaoi able to pick up outplay there, and 𝐁𝐿𝐶's on the run for the first time in the past 5 minutes. 𝐁𝐿 proud now on the wall.
You know, this just to show you that number advantage never goes wrong, right? Despite the fact that 𝐁𝐔𝐒𝐀𝐍 used everything to kill 𝐁𝐔𝐒𝐀𝐍 and 𝐁𝐔𝐒𝐀𝐍 as well as JP, getting JP low on the top lane just now. But they had 4 people onto the turtle. And even though 𝐁𝐶𝐒𝐀 didn't have, they still had everything, but 2 versus 4, not enough. Top side, one more time, another pick on the JP. So now 𝐁𝐶𝐒𝐀 has now regaining the momentum tracks.
I mean, then they pick up another one. And this is a time that sometimes Echo does pop off. We see a lot of teams kind of thrive in this mid-game. Yes, 0-3 right now, and we're starting to see him pack a punch, Dave.
Yeah. Oh, let's take a look at farm. I'm actually really intrigued by the items at this point, and also the emblems. Hey, if you take a look, Trax, what's interesting is a lot of players are taking the movement speed emblem, right? If you take a look at the emblems, right? Oh, here we go. Another team fight, Trax.
A little bit of damage. 𝐁𝐶𝐒𝐀𝐍 going to be the first to fall here. 𝐁𝐿 looking for another one. 𝐁𝐁_𝐂𝐑𝐿 in a little bit of trouble. Able to pop this Mon's Force though. Wild Charge comes in. Sanford getting the knock-up on 𝐁𝐿 there. Nice hook from 𝐁𝐁_𝐂𝐑𝐿. Able to pull him back. Wig! Tyrant's Rage! Sanford goes down, but 𝐁𝐔𝐒𝐀𝐍 doesn't let him go down for free. JP going to get taken out next. Wait, 𝐁𝐿 looking for the Hex. Able to find Yawi, and James finds 𝐁𝐿 as well. 𝐁𝐿_𝐀 taking the advantage. That is a 3 or 4 for 1 trade there. Not only that, they're going to take this mid lane tower and possibly the turtle.
Yo, that's a younger brother, all right. You know, like that's for sure. When younger brother and bigger brother getting a fight, the younger brother always have the upper hand. It's just this is how it is. Unless the bigger brother learns kung fu, but that's very rare, right? I mean, in this scenario, that's exactly what's happening. Just when we're talking about 𝐁𝐿𝐿oud might have the chance of regain the momentum, regain the control of the wheel, and then 𝐁𝐿_𝐀 took it back from the very palm of 𝐁𝐿𝐿oud. So this is quite interesting. James has been doing a fantastic job, and 𝐁𝐿𝐶 might be diving a little bit too deep, even with big Tyrant Revenge. The Okufra's ultimate. It still doesn't seem like this is the 𝐁𝐿𝐿.
The bouncing ball. Trying to get away, but they're able to find him. Yawi taking a lot of damage there. 𝐁𝐿 able to pick up the killing spree with the decimation, but wait, 𝐁𝐿_𝐀 now very low. James is trying to survive, but gets taken out from 𝐁𝐁_𝐂𝐑𝐿 there, but a nice hook does land on us in the middle of 4 players. Can he get the outplay? Can he find something? No, the shutdown. Outplay with the outplay. This is not an outrage. 𝐁𝐿_𝐀 on the prowl.
Oh my, you can't rest, Trax. Yawi come back in one more time. I don't think he's finding much. But back to what I was saying, I think both teams are so Echo, right? They play so aggressive, and then nobody's given an lot and had a wonderful re-engage, or should I say, and find 2 kills from the side of 𝐁𝐿_𝐀. JP turned the fight around with another hook, and then you saw how the entire 𝐁𝐿_𝐀 was able to gauge the distance and juggle the aggro there, right? When Martis was hanging on 1 HP on 𝐁𝐿, he was hanging on 1 HP, and he stayed on the side and just used his ultimate to finish up kills, because he trusts his teammate to do the damage, to let him finish, let him execute. This is so good, and now they're putting themselves in a position to do this Lord. Oh, here comes Conceal.
Conceal play. Sanford almost gets locked up there. Forced to use a wild charge just to get away. James, though, on the chase. 𝐁𝐿𝐶 get a little bit close to the Lord Pit. 𝐁𝐿_𝐂𝐑𝐿, though, able to get a nice bloody hunt on James there, but wait, another hook. 𝐁𝐿 able to take the first Lord of this game, and 𝐁𝐿 onto 𝐁𝐁_𝐂𝐑𝐿. Sanford is the last defending man. Echo proud. I don't know about 𝐁𝐿𝐿oud right now.
Oh my God, 𝐁𝐿_𝐀, they're trying to do some roster replacement for the next MPLPH. Here we go. They're knocking on the door. They're going to the base. They're not, oh my God, the passive popped already from the tower, and Lord is not even here. Trax, this is too deadly, 𝐁𝐿_𝐀. I mean, both teams are Echo. The coach gotta be proud right now. This is crazy. The coach are doing a fantastic job.
I mean, either way, it's 𝐁𝐿_𝐀 win. You know, no matter what, Echo wins here. But who would have thought that 𝐁𝐿_𝐀 would be coming into this game so quickly? But wait, the final slash, putting everyone under the tower. 𝐁𝐿 able to find Sanji there. 𝐁𝐿𝐶 will drop next. Lord still at about 50%, and members of 𝐁𝐿_𝐿oud are falling shortly. They're locked onto the base. 20% 𝐁𝐿_𝐀 trying to finish game 1, and they will in this best of 3. right here. This is not a best of 5, so it does seem like as we jump into match point here, 𝐁𝐒𝐀𝐍 up against 𝐁𝐿oud. If 𝐁𝐿oud wins this, they knock 𝐁𝐿oud down to the lower bracket, the loser's bracket as some might call it. A lot is on the line here, so take us away, Dave.
But I want to take a moment to follow on the point that you mentioned a little bit earlier, with the big teams missing on the momentum. The thing about that is like the established team, the team that's already has success. One thing about that is that there's so much baggage and so much pressure, right? It's okay, we're already winning with this strategy. Are we really gonna change a strategy right now, right? Whereas the lower tier team, like I said, when we see the experiments, it's usually coming from the lower tier teams because they're not afraid to lose anything, right? There's nothing on the table, not pressure. If they win, it's great. If they lose, it's like, like it's whatever, right? If I win, it's, oh my God, I just beat the tier 1 team. If I lose, there's no pressure. So that's usually those teams who are taking on experiment, trying something new. And because the huge meta shift, the huge meta change, it's frequently those new teams that coming up that's not afraid of to try things going to have the upper edge. And that's exactly what we're talking about. Every time a meta shifts, a meta changes, it's always creates a new king. We're never seeing like the same team dominates completely different metas in any mobile game, any strategy game, right? Especially something as competitive as Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
So let's take a talk about some of these neutral objectives and how each team has to approach them, right? I feel like some of the big plays here are going to be the heavy spin from 𝐁𝐿𝐶 and the deadly catch along with the Minoan's Fury from the side of 𝐁𝐿oud. Who's going to be able to land these CCs a little bit better? It does look like James on the backside will pop the Raven Spider. 𝐁𝐁𝐶𝐒, the offlane takes out outplay. But aside from that, we're still in the turtle pit. JP able to find Sanford. The deadly catch comes out and 𝐁𝐿eida secures the first turtle of this game. Huge that 𝐁𝐁𝐶𝐒 gets that kill up in the top side 1v1.
Yeah, and I want to say that right now 𝐁𝐿oud is still doing pretty good. They secured a turtle. They got a kill, right? Obviously lost the one-on-one trade on the top side. Otherwise it would have been a one-on-one trade and with the turtle kill. So Stanford is not afraid. You can see James. There's not a second of doubt. Where a lot of teams when they go against like really strong team like Echo, they become kind of not them, right? Like they're afraid to fight. They're afraid to, even in a winning condition, the winning situation.
It is still putting them a little bit ahead of Outplayed here, which is important. Now you talked about combos earlier. If we want to talk about a wombo combo, 𝐁𝐿oud definitely has it. You have the wild catch, you got the rough waves, you got the Minoan's Fury, you got the whole package, the whole meal here, ready to serve to 𝐁𝐿oud. 𝐁𝐿oud also kind of has that, but I think a lot of it, once again, is going to 𝐁𝐿oud.
Oh my God, Trax. Why did JP keep on doing this? Right, he survived yet again with sliver of health. I mean, but that was a beautiful wombo combo though, right? Like this is the wombo combo that 𝐁𝐿oud wanted to pull off last game with their engages, But it seemed like 𝐁𝐿oud is doing it for them. And it's doing a fantastic job. It's doing knockup, pump knockup, upon ults and the Purify on the side of 𝐁𝐿oud.
In the very beginning, before all these games started, you mentioned identities, Dave. And 𝐁𝐿oud has always been, I mean, I feel like their identity has been volatility. It's been aggressive. It's been in your face. We can also play slow. They've mastered so many things, but 𝐁𝐿oud is right, possibly finally go down. He's still up, pops the flicker, outplay finds 𝐁𝐁𝐶, and that is a good trade. JP goes down, but that's okay, because 𝐁𝐿𝐶 will fall next, and there it is. They have been reacting perfectly.
Oh, Trax in the mid lane, no. It seemed like the trade-off of skills. Ooh. Wait, Trax.
Wait a second. Sanji in a bad spot, forced to steal the deadly catch with IMU just to get away. Sanford in the midst of things, getting some nice damage onto 𝐁𝐿e𝐶 here, trying to get the finish. Can he though? 𝐁𝐿e𝐶 able to just escape, but 𝐿owie comes in with the Tyrant's Revenge, able to find it. Sanford goes down anyways though to James. They are back and forth right now, blow for blow, and 𝐿owie almost takes a left hook, able to get away though. 𝐁𝐁𝐶 with crossbow tame, able to lock onto James there, but can't get the finish. The shield comes in time. Overall, it's 5-4 at 6.5 minutes. 𝐁𝐿oud holding about a 1,000 gold lead.
I usually don't talk about mechanics, but just now that was such a beautiful mechanic from Outplayed. Played by Outplayed, right? I mean, Outplayed with the Outplay. He
get away, responds, gets a knock up to petrify the rough waves, and 𝐁𝐿eida takes the turtle. 𝐁𝐔𝐒𝐍 can do nothing but run away with that heavy spin, but they don't want to let it happen. James tries to get the finish. 𝐿 comes in the nick of time, able to stun him up and allow 𝐁𝐿𝐶 to escape with a sliver of health. Sanford coming from the side, but the Echo crowd doesn't want to stop. They're going to move on to this tower, finally backing off, but still the aggression is there, Dave.
I mean, there's not too much. Just now, the turtle fight was pretty standard. 𝐁𝐔𝐒𝐀 proud had a position, and then they played aggressive, but a little bit disconnect, obviously, you know, because they used the Minuta Inferior to delay the turtle. And every time you use that, when you have a separation of skills, you're running into a problem, right? You have to do one thing at a time. You either fight, drop the turtle, or you just do the turtle. But just now there was like disconnects. Panda can just use the ultimate Purify and go back in to try to steal the turtle, which resulted in a lot of wasted skills. So back to what I was trying to say was outplay. You know, here you go, the exact same situation. JP getting caught. Can he save himself this time?
Yeah, but he's not going to get away this time. Zeta able to pick up the killing spree on Yawi, though. The fight still pursues James, looking for Sanford. Double kill into Zeta's hands. Able to find Sanford. The Crab Claw Cannon with the range is just too much. James trying to lock on to 𝐁𝐔𝐒𝐻. 𝐁𝐔𝐒𝐻 forced to use the IMU just to escape here, and Zeta is relentless on this Bane right now. 𝐁𝐿𝐶 can do nothing but run. 𝐁𝐔𝐒𝐻 coming in, gets terrified, but Zeta pops the recall, showing you that I am not scared.
Oh god, I cannot finish a single analysis. There's too much action going on. And both teams, once they have the momentum, they're not letting it go. But now we have the chance to breathe. Let's recap, you know. First of all, I think this game is such a high mechanically skilled game, right? The outplay on top side, the reason why he took Purify on against 1-1, initially at 1-1 would have a little bit of advantage because Inspire does give you so much extra damage. But after Claw to finish the core items, right, does have the DHS, he jumped in, did the damage, and then he let 1-1 accumulate the stacks, accumulate the passive, and he used Purify to kill. At this point, I mean, I wouldn't comment too much on macro rotation because both teams are rotating about the same. It's just that 𝐁𝐒𝐀 proud is comboing. They're doing everything right with their win condition, right? They're comboing back to back, except for the last turtle fight, because you know it seems like Minotaur was jumping in all by himself. Here we go. This might be a big profile engage tracks.
Yeah, lots going to be on Benny. We haven't seen him get a big crossbow tang off just yet, but JP wants to get one off for himself. It's mayhem in the Lord pit, and the Lord does go to 𝐁𝐿𝐶. It's a beautiful steal. Zeta takes him out, though, and Sanford drops next. 𝐁𝐔𝐒𝐻 next on the chopping block. That's 4 down in a matter of seconds. Take it 5. Zeta with the triple kill. It's a full team wipeout, and that's not a fair trade in my book for the Lord.
Are they looking to end the game right now? They might be. Thanks.
5 seconds till Yawi comes up. 5 seconds for 𝐁𝐿𝐶, but they got a wave of minions. They're going to lock on. In comes the deadly catch, and that's it. A 2-0 sweep. Tonight, the little brothers brought the heat.